Zachary Hammond we're talking about. He was shot and killed by police during a marijuana sting. First of all, I'm shocked that there is such a thing. In a fast food parking lot. Police say Zachary tried to run over an officer with his vehicle. The officer shot him twice in the chest. The family's private autopsy found Zachary was shot in the back. In other words, he was moving away from him when he was shot. Back with Anahita, Rolanda, Mike, Ariva, and John still on Skype. Joining me on the phone, I have Eric Bland. He is the attorney for Zachary Hammond's family. I guess we have a lot of questions for you. He would tell us about this private autopsy and the findings.
Dr. Drew, we felt it was necessary because the narrative that was being delivered by the Seneca police chief as well as by the coroner was exactly what you said, that he was shot, Zachary was shot in the chest. And it didn't put context in where the bullets were entered. The bullets, according to the second autopsy, were entered into his body on the left rear shoulder and his left side back chest, which was indicative of the officer shooting him from the back. And Dr. Drew, where I grew up, you shoot somebody in the back, you're a coward, you're not a hero, and you get charged with murder.
That's right.
And unfortunately, in this situation, the solicitor views the police officer as a hero, and you have to judge his conduct not subjectively, but what would a reasonable officer have done under the circumstances? And we don't need to look any further than that there was another officer who had his gun drawn on the passenger side of the vehicle. And that officer did not perceive a threat. That officer did not see a weapon. That officer did not perceive that Zachary and the girl on the passenger seat were disregarding police instructions. And he did not discharge his weapon. So that was a reasonable officer. But the officer that shot Zachary shot him from the back, had time to reflect, had time to make other choices, and decided to use deadly force on an unarmed teenager who weighed 121 pounds and was not the focus of that sting operation.